Hello everyone, my name is Sheikh Mohammed Samir and today I will be discussing why self-awareness is essential for effective leadership. I'm submitting this as an assignment to Amandeep Shahi on February 12th. This video is being recorded on the very same day. So understanding why self-awareness is essential for effective leadership, leaders must understand their emotions, strengths, weaknesses, to make informed decisions and foster a positive work environment. In this presentation, I will try to highlight the consequences of lack of self-awareness and try to discuss solutions to improve leadership within self-awareness and analyze a real-world leadership failure that occurred at Rogers Communication. Going forward, uh, looking at the key issues and challenges, first, we will be able to see that the negative consequences of a lack of self-awareness in the leadership, poor decision making. For example, leaders who are unaware of their biases tend to make impulsive decisions without considering team inputs, and employees with low morale. Without self-awareness, leaders may unknowingly create toxic workplaces, toxic work environments, leading to very less job satisfactions and high turnover rates. So resistance to feedback is another issue here, where self-aware leaders grow through feedback, but these two, I mean, those who dismiss constructive criticism will tend to struggle more often than the others. Micromanagement and conflict at workplace, with the lack of self-awareness, it may lead to excessive control over the employees or favoritism, which will damage the team dynamics altogether. So as you can see, the leadership, self-awareness is crucial for making fair decisions, maintaining employee morale, and fostering a productive and a safe workplace. Looking at the potential solutions and trends, we can organize, how can organizations and leaders improve self-awareness is a key question that we tend to answer. So the 360-degree feedback systems should incorporate leaders to receive regular feedbacks from their peers, subordinates, and for that matter, supervisors, to understand their blind spots and pain points. To the extent of emotional intelligence training, workshops on self-regulation, mindfulness, empathy can enhance a leader's ability to self-reflect and improve interactions with other employees and other peers. Self-reflection practices, for example, journaling, coaching, self-assessments, periodic assessments, can help leaders recognize their strengths and weaknesses, and so that they can improve their weaknesses and as well as maintain what the strengths they already have. By implementing these strategies, organizations can cultivate leaders who are made, more self-aware, who can adapt easily, adaptable leaders, and effective in their own roles. Looking at the media story analysis, the Rogers Communication CEO conflict. Let's look at a real world example where the leadership failed because of a leadership failure for the lack of self-awareness. For this case study, in October 2023, Rogers Communication faced a leadership crisis when Chairman Edward Rogers secretly planned to fire a CEO, Joe Natalie, without informing key executives. This lack of transparency and self-awareness led to internal disputes, loss of employee trust, and a decline in company's stock value altogether. So employees felt disrespected, and the company suffered more of a reputational damage. So how this case relates to the leadership theories? Lack of emotional intelligence is one of the key outlook here, where Natalie and Rogers failed to communicate effectively, leading to internal instability, which led to distrust in all the employee systems throughout all chains. Absence of transformational leadership. Instead of motivating and inspiring their employees, their leadership caused division and uncertainty, which is not something that will hold all the employees together. So the lessons learned here will be that the highlights it I mean this case entirely highlights the dangers of poor leadership self-awareness. If Rogers had engaged in transparent communication and self-reflection, the crisis could have been avoided. This aligns with the leadership concepts that we have studied, emphasizing ethical leadership and emotional intelligence. Finally, concluding, self-awareness is a key trait of effective leadership. Without it, leaders risk poor decision making, employee disengagement, which is also very poor, and more of a workplace conflict. Through tools like feedback systems, emotional intelligence training, and self reflection, organizations can develop other leaders who inspire trust, who foster positive work environments. The Rogers communication case, the case study serves as a reminder that self-awareness is not just an individual trait. It impacts the entire organization. Thank you for your time.